Hey guys, Bolt here, and we're here for a Spot and Bold podcast, but by myself. So currently, my friend Nick isn't available for a lot of stuff, but this I kind of want to do something with. Um, Dang it, my hair. Gotta love hair. One wrong move and it ruins itself. Um, and a thing that is kind of annoying about this is just it's all based on when he wants to do it, and this needs at least something, at least once a month. So I think before it gets too far away, we should do something. And because I'm currently getting into the hobby again, I think talking about Yu-Gi-Oh is perfect. And because of my current opening habits, gotcha. Sadly, there is no collection 5. I was able to get a. They had this sitting on the on there, so I could grab it. So I am happy. It does have some of these stamps like yes, okay, and like the buttons and no. But I was able to get a few more of these packs that they come with a field card, 4 7-card packs. So I had 3 of those and 2 other packs. Very quickly, for this stop, I was able to get. This is a Series X controller. So it's one of the newer controllers that's coming out. It was $61. I've been using my mom's from the Xbox One era, and it's starting to kind of go, and I don't want to do any more damage to it. So I went and bought myself one to finally have it. I also have a new binder. This one will be used for my favorite rarities. Currently, I have the full art and ultimate rare of Doom Snake Eyes in there. But so that's what's in there. So what we have is we have 2 burst protocols. We have a 4-pack of Justice Hunters, a 4-pack of Phantom Revenge, and a 4-pack of Duelist Advance. Apparently the Duelist Advance. Oh, this one has a token in it. So this one has the token. The other ones have field cards. And let's see. So okay, so this has 9 cards in it, same as this. While these 2 have 7 a pack. So I'm gonna be getting 2 fields, a token, and let's see, 4 times 7 is 28. Hold on, need to get the calculator. Okay, so 4 times 7. Then multiply that by 2. Oh, they don't have the advanced mode. Okay, it was like 58, I believe. Plus 9 times 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6. There is 112 cards in all of this. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do here. Oh, quickly, while I'm talking about it, I'll be opening these. But I did kind of want to see what each of these packs do. So be right back. All right. had to also do something else. So for the top 10 cards in Burst Protocol, because we'll just get the packs out of the way. So the highest cards in this are Radiant Typhoon, Marine, Starlight, a Starlight Exo Sister, Starlight Draco Tail, a Starlight Elf Note, Tenia and Lucian, Starlight Twin Tempest, Starlight Majest Sealer, Starlight Fallen of the White Dragon. Not right now. All right, Starlight and the Dark Dragon and Starlight. Wait, what? Oh, there's a secret rare of the White Dragon and there's a Starlight of the Secret Dragon. Not the Secret Dragon, the Fallen White Dragon. And then there's also a Starlight of Forbidden Crown. Starlights are extremely rare in normal packs. So let's get this out of the way. I do see the Forbidden Crown on the back here, so I guess that is their chase card, as they were. So I'll call my guy back. Okay. Okay. So it's 5. Okay. And then we'll go over quick stuff. So we got GMX Associate Noma, Chairman Crimbridge. Okay, I needed this because I don't have many of this. The Gunkco Springans, Mechanical Mechanic, Shipwright for Hire, Flux, I'm not going to say that name, Whirlwind for Hire, Wake Cup Earl, pretty nice looking card, and then we have a secret of the Twin Tempest, so that's pretty cool. I'll scan the rarities at the end. So I started Yu-Gi-Oh when I was a little kid. It was Saturday morning cartoons for me. And Yu-Gi-Oh, the original, was the thing that they always shown. I think I made through, it was Battle City. And then like it was like bits and pieces before you got to see things like, I think it's Noah, like the digital stuff. So it was like it took a minute to see the full series. Same thing with like Dragon Ball Z, but the fascination with things like Dark Magician, Gaia, Exodia. So a lot of those cards were like the high things you want when I was a kid, but like eventually like GX was the thing. Elemental Heroes and Cyber Dragons I think were as popular at the time, but not as much as Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, and even Red Eyes at points. And then 5Gs was like the end of my era of like, because like Zexal did come out, but it wasn't as big because I think synchros and like the racing of 5Ds made it the way it was. Not to mention things like, Stardust Dragon, Black Rose, Blackwing, the Earthbounds, and I think it was Galaxy Eyes was Jack Atlas's. But like Zexal, it's kind of like, aside from Utopia, I don't remember too much of Zexal. Um, like of course the number cards were like the biggest thing of that, but it's like, aside from like wanting to get all the numbers, it's like you don't even care about the numbers. You just care about Utopia. Um, and I think after that was Arc, Arc V. No one cared. Um, uh, like, cause like by that time it's like we just kind of want to do the normal thing. Um, but continuing on with the second pack, and then I gotta go pick up that phone. Um, Gosan. Um, this is another thing. Is just the titles are so annoying. Rhapsodia of Madness. Oh, okay. A Dark Lord. Gul Gulko Gulgo Lip. I don't know how to say that word. Boss of Parade. Um, yeah, it's just a lot of these are the list of a description, and the just the name of the cards are ridiculous. Theorize, Liberation, a plea for help. Yeah, look at this. Like, literally, this entire title is Fortune Techniques for Hire for all your ultimate moves. Ridiculous. Don't need all of that. We got a. I guess we got lucky with this with the Seeker. We got a super of Exosister, Betrayal. I'll be right back. I gotta go see what he wanted. All right. So real quick. So let's see. We talked about just my general sense of what things were. I did give up on collecting for a little while. I think it was sophomore year. I completely sold my collection, which was a dumb move because I sold it for $100, and it ended up being, one, that money was stolen. Luckily, I still got to keep it, but a lot of those cards were worth more than it was. Because a lot of them were like secret rares and ultra rares of older cards. And foils back then were very rare. Quickly, because this is a token, we got Performal. I think this is a Arc V character. Because I think Performals are mostly links and stuff. So, that's cool. I'll open, I just want to like scan. I think it's the 5th card. So I completely forgot what it was. Oh, in this, okay, so we're done with Protocol. This is Duelist Advance. Yeah, the 5th card. Duelist Advance. The top 10 cards are Guilt Gripping Morganite. It doesn't tell me. It's not really giving us. I don't think it gives rarities. I'm just gonna say these are secret to like Starlights. Oh no. So super rare of Morganite. Where was that? Okay, so there's a Ultra and a Starlight of Super Strike Special Maneuver. Doo-Doo, Warrior, same, well, looks like Super Rare and Starlight Rare. The Kaiba the Legends in here, that'd be a very good card to pick up. There is a Secret and a Starlight. Gorgon, I'm not going to say that name. Secret and Starlight. RB Stage Landing. Ultra and Starlight. Weirdly, the Kaiba of the Legend is higher a value than that one. I don't know. I guess it's a more liked card. Sky Striker Ace 0 as a Secret and a Starlight. Vanishing Soul Start. Okay. That's weird. I don't know why that's there. And then Luna Light Gold Leo as a Secret and a Starlight. Actually, no, Vanquish Soul Holy Sue. So it looks like it's a lot of 60s. All right, in here. All right, so very quickly, while I'm doing this, let's see, what other stories is there? So there goes my original collection. Recently, I've been buying more cards, getting more singles, getting cards from other people. Especially, I'm trying to regain a lot of my old stuff. Like, I did get a lot of my, like, crinkled up cards. Like, there's a Winged Dragon of Raw that's completely destroyed, but I bought that thing for, like, $20 back in the day. It was the signed alternate art. I think I got my Blue Eyes Ultimate back, or I know who has that. It'd be nice to get that back. Then I'm trying to think what other things. Definitely the rarity collections have been a big hunt for me. I mean, they're just so expensive. Even just coming out of the off the shelf, these things are so expensive anymore. But I'm trying to think. I think it was like mostly small packs when I was younger, getting cards from other people, beating people in duels, because we used to do we get to choose a card of our if we won, and then I won a lot because of Exodia and stuff. And then I got some stuff for my birthdays and stuff for it. All right, so here's all 4 packs of Duelist Advance. The last 4 cards are our higher rarities. So, no tomorrow. I'm not going to say these things. Hushed Psychic Minister. Black Layer. Okay, I needed that because I do have Blue Layer. And a few others. Dawn's Light. Spring. Art Mage Power Patreon. The Starham. Leo Wizard the Dark Fiend. Luna Light Masquerade. Cross Mind Archfiend. Moon Magician. Wake Cup Mocha. Shipping Error. The Monarch's Master Plan. XYZ Lay. Regenus Commands. Sudden Thunder Swamp. We got Fairy Zeta. So something similar with the Black Layer. Okay, this is like a Hungry Hamburger pendulum. I do not need that. Inferno of the Ashened. Luna Light Silverhound. Another Leo Wizard the Dark Fiend. That's going in the spare pile. Archmage Vandalism Assault. Moon Guardian. Dark Flare Swordsman. Mutity in the Sky. Spirit Poacher. We got a Crystal Beast there. Miracle Raven. Archmage Masterworks. Succession. Theorize. Dragon Tissany. Psychic Girl. And then we're moving on to our higher rarities. I love how certain things are like. Okay, so all right. So actually, it was a Starlight Sky Striker Ace, Medusa the Pure, Sky Striker Special Maneuver, Secrion Dragon. 1, 2, 3. Vanquished Soul, Kaiba the Legend, Gorgon, Luna Light Gold Leo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Power Patreon of the Creation and Underworld Monarch. All of those as Starlights. There are more Starlights, but after that, the lowest one I just said was $37. So moving on to it, we have a super of Luna Light Performer Dancer. Got another super Go Goblide. Another super of First of the Dragon Lords. Okay. And then an Ultra. Okay. Archmage Vanquisher Alternative. Okay. That is probably nothing. While I'm here. No. Okay. I'm just going to scan these like I said at the end. Lots of nothings, but I'm happy that we got a secret out of the protocol and an ultra out of that stuff. All right. Trying to think of other things. Of course, Dark Magician is my favorite of all of the things. I think this is like a Sky Whale or something for the field card. Blue Eyes is my second. Oh, actually no. Red Eyes is my second favorite. Blue Eyes is my third. Oh wow. Okay, so these. Okay, it's the fourth. Dark Magician just always had a vibe, and also the artwork was always just better to me. Red Eyes was just like the underdog. And not to mention, like, Black Skull Dragon is my favorite card ever. Even though it's only got like one redo, and I don't really like the redo. But I'm trying to think of my most favorite cards. Of all the three gods, it's Obelisk and of course Phantasm for the Scared Beast. And then I was always a trickster duelist, or like a duelist that like took his time to get to things. So it's like Exodia, Nimbles, anything with high defense. That way, if you attack a upside down card, it usually means if you don't have anything, it's usually gonna hurt you. I'm not liking this already. So Phantom Revenge. Oh dear. The highest card raw is $30. I'm trying to think of all the other ones. So it's just like I was more of like the guy who didn't really give you a time of day, but gave you a reason to duel him because you would have to actually try and beat me. Now it's like anything that's like quick to get out defeats any of my original dueling strategy. All right. Quickly going over similar. It's supposed to have the last four. I'm hoping I got it right. We have Synchro Overtake. Oh, a book of Taiyu. That's cool. Oh wow, I do not like this artwork. Nightmare Magician. That looks like the most blurriest artwork ever. Godos. Hecka Hands. Okay. Luckily, these are all super. Hey, number 11, Big Eye. Tune Playlist. Oh, I never even. Cool. So Tune Synchro. Tune Mix as a collector's. Oh, that field card that gets a collector's rare. Tune Q. Intercraft Release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tune Mix Up. A collector's of Jaza. Okay. A lot of these are very basic, so I don't think any of these are gonna get oh no, so some of these are ultras. Okay, there's the Tune Playlist. Oh, cool. Ghost Bell. All right, I'm gonna keep her out. Ally of Justice, Cyclone Creator. Spirit of the Fall Wind. Ooh, Pot of the Forbidden. Okay. Karma Cannon. Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Floral Synchron. Soul and Luna. Deftero. Crackdown. Hecka Hands. Taros. Synchro Transmission. Targardia. Autonomous Action Unit. Oh god. Yeah, a lot of these, I'm not gonna say that. I'm never getting Phantom Revenge ever again. Just because none of these like matter, really. I have Illusion. Alright, getting into higher rarities. Jewel Tune as a super. We have an Ultra, the Hidden Hecka Hands. Super Indonobolus. And Tune Clip as a super. So, okay. At least I got... those were a bunch of rares. I think I'm over these boxes, because aside from collecting the field cards, a lot of them aren't even, like, worth looking at. I mean, it's cool to get the Hungry Hamburger upgrade, but I'm just gonna knock it out with just getting Justice Hunters out of the way, just because I want to finish up my talk. I'm still sad about Collection 5 not being near me. Apparently, every week I gotta check it out and see. Okay. That's a new one for me. Oh, and then of course, most valued. A Starlight K917, Starlight Yummy Cup C, Starlight Yummy Cookie, a Collectors of K917, Starlight of the Dragtail, okay. Sky Striker Mecha, Hornet Dragon, K917 Ripper as a Collectors, same thing with the Hornet drone. Starlight Yummy Snatchy, Collectors of Dragotail, and a Collectors of Cupsy Yummy. So Collectors and Starlight, seems like it. Yummy, I think I wouldn't mind because I really like the arts. I'm gonna say that this is the same trick as the others. Luckily, it's literally like dead in the middle of these packs. Almost made an oopsie there. I wish a lot of the older stuff had more time, because we had a good like 25th anniversary, but like once those packs are gone or they've been scalped, it's so hard to come across that stuff anymore. Almost made another oopsie. Almost saw the stuff. Wait. That. What happened? I'm just gonna go. The trick didn't work apparently. Okay. Number 61. Yummy Way. Polymerization. Oh, there's a super. C102 Archfiend. Overlay Booster. Where Art Thou? Dragotail Horn. Super Rush Recklessly. Venmina. We have a super of Artifact Duraldal. K9 Hound. I'm keeping that aside. King of the Swamp. Gravity Controller. Another Super Rush Recklessly. Chronomaly. I don't know about that one. Hey, we got an Ultra of K917. Where Art Thou yet again? I'm not going to say that name. Oh. K9 LC Release Straight. Another XYZ of Chronomaly. And then our last was K966B Lantern as a super. Fright Fur Patchwork. Uh, Yummy Way. The Night Again. Yummy Museum. That's another different one. Super Strike Mecha. Material Metal Marcher. And that is it. So within a box, I got multiple copies of stuff. I don't like that. I think I'll probably just start. I'll probably take a break on these, and if I don't like anything at the store, I'll probably not pick up anything. So we'll probably start slowing down on content like opening cards. But that's another thing that kind of sucks is like it's every now and again they'll release some stuff that classic players will like. That way there's some reason to open a pack like that Kaiba Man. But like anything older is no longer in packs because they're useless. It would be nice to see these cards that are so iconic to come back just because, like, yes, the artworks are cool of these newer cards and I do like having them, but it is not worth it to wait, what happened with that one? Oh yeah. To buy these cards for anyone who's like an OG. Like if they really want to get into it, a lot of these things could be a value to make decent decks, but like even decks are hard to make out of this stuff anymore because it's like you need the right materials. You need like a thing that I try to like complain to Nick about, but he didn't see what I was saying. Is technically some of these cards are I think they're called true gacha because you need a card to use the card, which is straight up stupid and I think in some places it's illegal, so they don't sell cards like this. It's the whole reason why like certain Pokemon cards, they wanted you to like pair them, but they said you couldn't do that, so they didn't do it. It's just like Yu-Gi-Oh is the dumbest thing anymore because it's like, I guess even back then it was like that because for fusions you would need cards, but you would get so many other cards that would be useful. These cards are just like, you need this card to use this card, and if you get a synchro, then he's only for this card, or like it's not enough stars, or not enough attack and defense for these cards. Not to mention, it's just getting out of hand. Quickly looking over this, it looks like I got an ultra, and a secret. 3 ultras and a secret. Ain't bad for random openings. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. I got 10 supers. Nothing amazing, but we got something, I'd say. But anyways, really not much to really say when it comes to that stuff. Because it's just Yu-Gi-Oh was so fun when you were younger, but now it's like a lot of this stuff is only for the tournament goers. Like you have to actually have decent cards that are worth anything, and you have to like read an entire book before you can at least use any of the stuff. Alright. Anyways, I will probably see you guys in another month or so. for another one of these more proper, I'd say. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.